lovelies, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for Thursday, June 23rd. And today, the moon in Aquarius is going to trine Mercury in Gemini. Neptune in Pisces is going to be trining the sun and trining Venus, and this is going to be all day. So we have some really good vibes coming our way. We have some really intense positive energy, but I'm going to encourage you to kind of stray away from that because we have lovely, energetic, beautiful energy to talk about. So let's talk about the good stuff first. So moving forward and submitting to the fact that we are powerless to change the past is going to free you today. Today is a day of liberation in thoughts for some people. Today is a day where we're like, I relinquish control. I don't need to have control on my outcome. In fact, what I'm really finding out about the word control is that it's really restrictive and limiting, and it really just limits our perspectives, our experiences, and it really limits our perspectives. And the whole point of all of this entire year, all of this expansive energy, is to really expand our potential, our growth, our opportunity. It's really to take a look at the rainstorm that I was just in and see this right here. See this light that's just like there's light. There's light that comes through the clouds. It stops raining and there's a peace that comes over the lake. Like, the beauty is the unexpected. It's not conforming. It's not structure and rigidity. The beauty is the unexpected. How gorgeous is a rainstorm? Ideally, a day of filming needs to be in sunshine, right? Right? But, fuck. I just heard thunder. I heard rain. My dog was playing in the rainstorm. I was getting saturated. It added an element of fun and unexpected anticipation about what's next. Is it going to continue to rain? Is it going to clear up? Because we have the most bipolar energy out here you've ever seen. Like, sometimes it could just be like the most torturous rain that we've ever experienced, and then we could have this incredible, fulfilling experience in like gorgeous weather. And so I never know. So I don't plan. If there's clouds in the sky, do you think that I'm going to try to control the way that I give my reports? And I'm going to say, well, if there's clouds in the sky, it's going to be crappy all day, so I'm not going to experience going out into nature today. F that sugar daddy. Like, I'm going to go out into nature and I'm going to, if it rains on me, big freaking whoop. You guys just go through a raining event with me. And if it's sunny and there's a break in the clouds, then it means that it's just something that I deeply appreciate. The warmth after I'm just sitting here freezing my asshole off. You know what I'm saying? So, moving forward and submitting is exciting. I think the past is full of a missed opportunity and regret for some of you. Look, we can get caught up in our brain and we can get lost in the fact that we lived a life filled with things that we either escaped from, addiction overwhelmed, or the fact that we made tremendous mistakes that caused endings and regret and remorse. Or we can say, fuck it. I lived that life. If you were to write Annette's life, that I made a lot of mistakes. But I experienced a lot of things through that mistakes. I experienced growth and expansion, and I became humiliated and humbled in energy, and I grew. There are lots of ways to look at this situation. And if you want to get lost in depression and lost in the have-nots, that's possible in this energy. And if not possible, absolutely probable. But I think it's such a misdirection in energy and a positive vibration. So I think you will desire perhaps to crave a better outcome. Guys, start over. Start the frack over. I don't care if you're 90. Start over. Because here's the thing. We are a continuous chapter of evolution and expansion and growth and excitement. We're being stretched beyond capacity so that we can understand there's more to our outcome than this rigid, stuck, stagnant energy. right? What we're being asked to do is do the exact opposite, or consider things, or to take a look at the everything as a whole and take a look at it for what it is. I think that this is going to release some very dark energy from your soul for some of you that can get what I'm saying. If you get what I'm saying, there is an ability to let go of dark smoke. So I'm going to give you a little bit of pep talk from Annette. I see negative energy as darkness, and it's kind of like dark smoke in my soul. This is what I learned to do to create. I had a wonderful counselor, and this counselor taught me one of the most crucial details in my life, and she changed my life. What she said to me is that I'm a very visual creature. For some of you, this is going to work. And what she said to me is that deep breaths will push out darkness and dark thoughts and dark smoke. So, like, let's say I'm in a dark place, or in a dark thought process, or in a darkness within me, I'm battling darkness. She said I always have the ability to breathe that out of my soul and cleanse my soul with light. So what I envision is that I suck in lights, right? I take a big deep breath, right? And I take in all this luscious light that the sun is sending me, and that the universe is sending me, and that new energy is sending me. And I take it into my soul, and I breathe out darkness that does not serve me. Regret, remorse, the past. F it. It doesn't serve me. It's a tool. It's a tool. It's a growth. It's life experience. And I'm thankful for the years, the mileage that I put on this Annette Klein. Like, I'm thankful for it. Because of every year that I add to the mileage of Annette, right? I add growth and experience. And as I get more experienced, I just get more fucking magnificent, right? The older you get, the better you get. Let's just face it. And if you're young and listening to this, and you're in that youthful mindset, you don't need to waste your youth on regret. You've got lots of life experience to be had, and there's just too much for you to do to let life suck you down into this immediate environment. What's happening right now is we're releasing the immediate environment. As energy transfers into Cancer, it's about growth and wisdom, and it's about maturation. I think this second full moon that was in Sagittarius is about a maturation in our mindsets and in our souls and in the way that we look at things. We've got to look through an expansive eye, not through a central tube perspective, but in this expansive experience. If some of us have lost things, if some of us have regret, if some of us have remorse, if some of us have a new beginning and we're starting over in this energy, well then you're starting over with a clean slate, my friend, in this energy. There is the possibility for that. I believe express yourself. If you can't release the darkness in such a simplistic way like I do, then get creative. I want you to sit down with a paintbrush, or I want you to write, or I want you to, whatever creative form that you have, and everybody has a creative form of expression, start up, because we need to get more creativity out in the world. Stop the rigidity in mindsets. Stop the limiting belief steps. Stop conforming. Let's get as much creative expression into the world as we possibly can. Let's not conform anymore. Let's stand out. Let's do something different. Let's be original. Uranus in Aries is all about original thinking. Sagittarian energy is all about that energy that opens you up to the big freaking picture. Now, Mercury in Gemini is going to be quincunxing Pluto. It's going to be squaring off with Jupiter, squaring off the North Node, and squaring off with Neptune. So your mind can make you lose perspective. Your mind can play tricks on you in this energy. Your mind can make you believe things that are not real. So you need to stop. You need to get some control. You need to empower yourself in the midst of darkness, and you need to embrace the fact that at any given time you can submit and just allow energy to manifest its potential in you. If you are stuck and rigid and you are trying to conform your belief systems, you will not win in this energy. You won't. You'll get lost in your mind, in your fears, and in the darkness, and it will consume the potential of whatever situation that you've gotten yourself into. Right now, for many of you, your mind is a dark, bleak place filled with very pessimistic thoughts, and it is creating fear. Fear from the unknown. Like it's so new that we're fearing that it's new, right? So there is a need to, and a compelling desire right now to stabilize your outcome out of fear and Cancerian energy. The Sun in Cancer, Venus in Cancer. We want to own, we want to possess, we want to make sure that where we're investing everything is never going to hurt us. It's never going to cause us pain. What this can do in some of you is bring out habitual thinking in areas such as, you okay, Francois? As compulsive behaviors, obsessive tendencies, and emotional instability for some of you. Conversations may be intensifying these areas, forcing you to, or what it may be doing is you may be cool, but somebody may be trying to force you. So it may be either you or somebody trying to force you who is experiencing the darkness and energy. Maybe force you to logically take a look at something that stirs a lot of intensity from deep within your psyche. This is very psyche energy. I'm very scared of this energy. It has the ability to be very dark. I took you out on location because I do not want you to lose your way. And out here, I think I can get the best energy. I can pour the best energy. I can channel the best energy in my reading, because it is very important that the intensity does not consume you in this energy. That the mutable grand cross second time around does not intensify things and make you act unexpectedly, or make you act out of fear, or make you act out of an inability to cope. And so what you do is you sabotage, or you create things, and you intensify your own situations, and then you create the mutable T-square in your life, the mutable grand cross in your life, and you stretch things in 4 different directions, right? And you want to make it stretch as far as possible, because the inability to control it is something that you want to push away from you, and so it'll start to stretch and expand you in all different directions, and I want you to stay away from doing that. I do not think that's the high power in this energy. Submission is pure submission, and just accept what's being relayed to you. In the way that it's being relayed to you, we don't have control over the way messages are being received, or messages are being relayed, or what messages are happening from all of this energy. What we do have control over is how we respond, how we react, how we take a look at our situation, how we interpret it. Very Gemini. How do we interpret this energy? That's what's important. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again tomorrow.